Hello and welcome to our podcast where today we get interrupted by two dogs.
Oh, girls. Hey,
Did you say you were gonna nail it this time?
You know, I had it too.
That wasn't his fault. That wasn't his fault.
Hello and welcome to our podcast where today we are celebrating the 30th anniversary of one of the most beloved animated movies of all time, Toy Story. I am your amazing, spectacular host with the most, Detective Artemis.
And I'm Journey.
And it's me, old buddy Ben. The boys are together at last again. It's been like a year since we've done a hostful here.
All three of us.
Yeah.
The
A
chaos?
super episode, I
Yes.
like to call them.
A
They
super
are
sode.
super episodes.
That doesn't make sense.
A sausage-filled episode.
Whoa, Sausage Fest.
It is.
I never saw that movie.
Neither have I.
Sausage
and I'm okay not
Do you mean
watching
Sausage Party?
Oh, yeah,
Sausage
Sausage
Party.
Party.
That's what it was.
It's phenomenal.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
Now, are there any dick jokes?
tons of them.
That was a joke.
Yeah.
It's sometimes some of those movies that are like, hey, it looks like a kid's movie, but it's really a filthy adult movie, like
it's-
that. And what was the Happy Time Murders? The
Happy Time
Brian
Murders.
Henson did a
I-
movie with Muppets, but it was really
Oh,
dirty.
that's right. Yeah.
That's also Team America with all the puppets.
Well,
And
Team
it's
America-
super
Marionettes.
adult.
I knew that was.
Marionettes.
I think. I mean, it was Matt Stone and Trey Parker, so you
Yeah.
knew what you were getting with that. But anyway,
Yeah,
we're here to
yes.
talk about Toy Story.
We're talking about an actual.
We're talking about an
kids
Actual
movie.
kids movie with
Kids movie.
actual animated toys.
No.
So here we are. This is Drink to a Decade podcast. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
guys, to
Clinky,
what, 30
clinky.
Clink
years?
sound, clink
30
sound.
30
years.
years of
30
Toy
years.
Story.
Stories of toys.
Mm.
Mm.
It's a little early, so we're drinking that mimosa.
Mimosa.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just having a
mimosas.
beer. I didn't really feel like
It's
going
too-
full
it's
soccer
too-
mom this morning.
A little early for hard liquor. Yeah.
Yeah, a little too hard. Well, anyways, what are some of your guys' earliest memories of Toy Story?
I was 11 years old when Toy Story came out. And I remember that first moment sitting in the theater and it just opens up and you see it's like one of the first shots is like the bottom of a doorway next to the floor, right? And it's just the scratches and I think the dust floating in the air and all this stuff. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, this is animated? Like it looked real. And especially for 1995, like so much, we've gotten so oversaturated with CGI now, and so much CGI now is that they don't put the time and the care into it. They just get it good enough.
Yeah.
And that's because of costs and that sort of thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can create CGI that is super good and super realistic, like to the eye. You can't tell, you know, if it's real or not.
Mhm.
But they don't do that anymore because it takes too much time and it costs too much money.
Yeah.
You got to pay people for their time. You got to pay artists for their time. Pay fucking artists for their time. But anyway, so but you know, you had Jurassic Park and that launched everything really in a real sense. There was a little bit of CGI before Jurassic Park, but not really that kind of
Yeah,
effort.
Jurassic Park was like a master class of blending
Yeah.
of practical and CGI.
And so when Toy Story dropped and it's like, oh, it's an animated movie, and I saw the commercials on TV and I'm like, oh, this looks really cool. Like it's all computer animated. This is incredible. And then I went and saw it in the theater and I'm staring at this doorway with scratches on it, with dust in the air,
Mm.
you know, dirt on the floor, whatever. And I'm looking at it, my eyes can't believe, like my brain can't process that this is not a real doorway that I'm looking at. And that is a very vivid memory for me. I know it's very specific, but it's very vivid. And then on top of that, the story is just amazing. But what about you, Jern? What's your earliest?
I don't ever remember watching this in theaters. Our family didn't really go to theaters that much. It was like a special occasion. We mostly just like rented VHSs. So I do remember being a kid and being like, hey, this is like the hit movie. We used to always rent in threes, and usually it's like one movie's me, one's my sister, one's my mom. So we would rent. I remember we rented this in VHS, and honestly, that like I think I only watched it once when I was a kid. Like And then after that, I like it's when it didn't really show up on TV until like later on. It was, I guess they wanted to pay to actually put it on public TV. But I mostly remember the Buzz Lightyear show, the cartoon one.
Right.
That's what I remember the most.
And
about
you're a
it.
little bit younger than I am, because how old are you? What year were you born?
89.
Okay, yeah.
So
So,
I
you're like
was-
5 years younger than I am.
Yeah.
So you were pretty young when this came out. How old are you?
6 years old.
1 year older than him, so I'm 88. So I
Okay.
was about 7 when it came out.
Okay, so yeah. And this was still in the days of VHS. Like you look at
VHS,
Toy Story
yeah.
and you're like, oh, this is advanced technology. No, we were still watching it on VHS,
Yeah.
on magnetic tapes.
That shit was like
Magnetic
ahead of its time in terms of its animation. It was so like visually
be kind,
groundbreaking. It
rewind.
was great.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is like they took the time
Yeah.
to do it because they were like, this is going to be the first of its kind, so we're going to do it fucking right, basically.
And it still looks good, dude.
It still looks good. Now, obviously, as they've advanced and they've made more Toy Story movies, the graphics look better in a lot of different ways, but
Yeah.
the first one still looks so good. What's your earliest memory, Artemis?
Same thing. You know, we wouldn't really go to the theaters that often, so we would rent because that was
Yeah.
just so much more, more fun for us. You know, we all pick our own movies, and Toy Story was definitely one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on, I watched it, and I thought it was really cool. I mean, just as a kid, you see those like really high, bright visuals and the animation.
Bright.
It just kind of
Yeah.
like keeps you involved, and it was really cool. And then, my classmates, would have like show and tell days at school, and they would bring their Toy Story toys and shit. I'm like, I never had any.
Neither did I.
I
That's-
wanted some, but I just
Dude,
didn't get 'em.
that Buzz Lightyear toy, like the full,
That was
like the
just like it,
12-inch
right?
tall, like fully posable with the pop-out wings.
Pop out wings.
Now, they didn't pop out as wide as they do on the toy in the movie, but
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and-
it had the laser, and it still had the laser.
Yeah.
that you
And the
could-
glow in the dark chest plate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's-
never owned it, so I
Neither
wouldn't
have
know.
I. Okay,
Neither
I was
did
I
I.
was always jealous of kids who had it, and I'm like, man, this kid's fucking cool, walking in with
cool.
his Buzz Lightyear, and
I played with it at other people's houses, but I
Yeah.
never had it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
So-
the kid that I used to go down the street to his place because he had the full Megazord.
Yes,
Oh
dude.
my god, I only
I
owned
was
like maybe two.
I
of them.
never had that, but
Same.
now I have one.
Now you do.
Now I have
Adult
one.
money. Staring
This
at
is
it
what
right
we
now.
do.
I'm a little jealous. Wait, actually, I got a question for you guys. Toy Story bed sheets, yes or no?
No,
Would I buy them or did
No,
I have
did you
them?
have them? Yeah.
No.
I never had. I always
That-
had like my mom would never get me like themed bed sheets. I always just had like
I feel like a lot of
White
people had
ones.
those. Yeah.
yeah. We weren't really a themed bed sheets kind of family.
I don't
But-
know.
Are-
We
are-
got them at the swap meet. They were pretty cheap, so
Yeah, we were.
What- Which one did you have?
I don't remember. I know I had a Power Rangers one at one point,
Oh, because
and I don't know if I had a Toy Story one.
I thought you were gonna say that you had Toy Story bed sheets.
No, my friend had Toy Story bed sheets.
Oh, okay.
And also, like, you see it in the movie how like the Andy gets Buzz Lightyear bed sheets, and I used to see those at the swap meet all the time. The same
Okay.
bed sheet.
See, all
like-
I remember about Andy's room is those fucking clouds on his walls.
That was
Well, that's
kinda
the
cool.
opening
Yeah.
shot, isn't it? And then
Yeah.
and then he picks up Woody into the shot, and that was another one where you're just like, what? This is animated? Like, I mean, obviously the kid's hand, like the people did not look real, but everything else with a hard surface looked pretty real.
Right.
I mean, the birthday party, all those kids were all Andy.
They were all just variations on Andy.
Variations on Andy, yeah. And yeah, no, but you're right. Like the cost effective, like after Toy Story, they just grabbed all the computer mechanics of that and they used it for other movies later on.
Yeah.
Like I forgot what movie. I think it was like A Bug's Life.
Yeah,
I
which
think, yeah.
which also makes sense. It's like if you've already got the
Yeah,
programming, you
the
don't
program.
need to
It's like
create new.
what a lot of games do is they'll make a new engine and then they'll make games that run off that same sort of engine.
Same,
Yeah.
yeah, same thing. I mean, but they've done that for years. They even did that with cartoons before computer animation. Like what was it? Jungle Book had like same sequence scenes as other
The animated one, yeah.
The animated one.
That was in
like-
what's often referred to as the dark ages of Disney animation.
Yeah.
It was after Walt's death and before 1989 when Little Mermaid came out. Was it 89 or 88? I don't remember off the top of my head. But
No. I don't have that type of memory.
that was like then you had this renaissance for Disney animation in the late 80s, early 90s. But that dark period between Walt's death in like, what was it, 62 and 89, there was a lot of just reused animations
animation, yeah.
between like 101 Dalmatians and Jungle Book and
Yeah.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood,
and,
there you go, yeah.
all these different things. But
You're just trying to save money. Like you said, it's like sometimes you save money and cost effective and saving time.
Cut corners.
Cutting corners.
and
yeah.
it's the worst of capitalism invading creativity, you know. It's,
Absolutely.
But I think some of the best of capitalism. Got some dogs running around in here. Besides the three of us, Aroo. Anyway,
Woo!
yeah, the best of capitalism is that, you know, when you're doing something brand new like they did with Toy Story,
Mhm.
you put the effort in to make it the big, beautiful thing that they did.
Yeah.
And so I think, you know, there's that aspect of it that I am neither pro nor anti-capitalism. I'm just like, it's a thing and it can work and it can also very not work. So,
Yeah.
but I think when you're like, okay, we're going to do this thing, we're going to make this movie, it's all going to be computer animated. It's
Yeah.
about toys. If they had, you know, if they were alive and
Yeah.
had feelings, and so we're going to put all of our efforts into it as this small company, Pixar. We've only made short films.
Short films. Yeah,
We've
that's
made
right.
Academy Award winning short films, but just
Yeah.
short films. We're going to do like a 90-minute or whatever
Mhm.
and put it out there, and everybody put their blood, sweat, and tears into this thing
Yeah.
and produce something that was really cultural changing. Like, it was
Yeah.
a cultural shift, and it was a business shift for the Walt Disney Company, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that money came from those the toys they made about the toy movie,
About the toy
which is
movie.
fucking brilliant
Yeah.
marketing. You know?
So they put their blood, sweat, and tears into this movie,
Yeah.
and it was a cultural shift, as I was saying, and it was a financial shift for the Walt Disney Company and Pixar.
Yeah.
Of course, as you were saying, that the toys based off of the toys.
The toys off of the toys.
yeah.
Yeah. No, sometimes you head off. A group of people get together and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna do something revolutionary that's never been done before," and usually that's how like biggest cultural changes happen. It's
Mhm.
like they saw something that seemed really impossible, almost challenging, and they made something that's immortalized them. Because this Toy Story was the first, hands down, fully computer animated movie.
Yeah.
The very first.
It was
no one's ever done it before. Fully.
yeah, and
animated.
like you guys mentioned, it was absolutely a culture shift in cinema and
In cinema.
animation and, you know, marketing, because
Yeah.
all the fucking money they got from the toys
From the toys.
was absolutely insane. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that
Ev-
helped like
Yeah.
revitalize
Even-
like Disney like financially.
Even pre-existing toys got a big bump. Like people wanted Mr. Potato Heads again. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Slinkies.
Slinkies. Yeah, actually, I don't even remember there being like a dog Slinky before, but until that movie came out. I don't mean Slinkies were a thing, but
Yeah.
just a dog Slinky.
I don't know if there was. I don't
I-
remember.
I don't
but
think so,
Yeah.
but Slinkies.
That may
in
have been
general.
something they invented for the movie,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
all of a
Mr.
sudden it was a
Sketch.
product. And
Etch a sketch,
The Mr. Sketch. It's a sketch.
Yeah.
like tweaking the nipples.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly how.
Well, yeah, and they had
That-
so many,
It teaches
like-
techniques for adult life.
they had so many, so many pre. You bastard. So many. This is
yeah.
a kids show.
Yeah, and
Wait.
they wanted to add GI Joe and Barbie to the movie, but Hasbro didn't want to because they thought the movie was going to be a flop. So that's why they weren't in the first movie.
Right.
Idiots.
Oh wow. They did have. There was.
A Combat Carl.
There were like there were like references to Barbie.
Yeah,
In I think it was in Sid's house. He had like a kind of a mangled Barbie.
Yeah.
head.
yeah.
But
It wasn't until the second movie that Barbie actually made an appearance,
I
right?
think that was in 3.
Was it 3?
That was 3 with Michael Keaton as the Ken doll.
oh, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
That's great. I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
no, yeah, I
It
think
is.
you're right.
I'm
yeah.
positive. That's my favorite one.
But it you know, you did have established toys in there, like you were saying, the Etch a Sketch, the Green Army Men.
The Green
Like
Mar-
that
yeah.
was classic.
Barrel Monkeys.
Barrel
Barrel
Monkeys.
Monkeys. Yeah.
And speaking of Slinky Dog, which we just mentioned, Jim Varney, rest his soul.
Oh,
Of
Ernest
course.
Scared Stupid.
Oh my gosh. You know, I've been
Love
thinking
those.
about this. I had this thought in the last year This is totally out of left field, but I just did a show with my buddy John Carlos McMaster, who has a show called Movies Worth Talking About.
Can you stop plugging your other stuff, please?
Anyway, check me out on The Con Guy as well. That's on theconguy.com.
You know, we usually do that at the end of the show.
Anyway, well, I just did an episode of a show with John Carlos called Movies Worth Talking About, and we talked about Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Ooh.
And then I started kind of consuming a little bit more Pee Wee Herman content recently. There's a great docuseries
that
on
just came out too,
that
right?
just came out
Yeah.
on Max. And I think one of the greatest tragedies. There are two great tragedies in Hollywood that I think, and it's one that Jennifer Connelly has never played live action Wonder Woman, and two that we never got a Pee Wee Herman Ernest P. Worrell buddy team up movie.
That would have been interesting.
It'd been amazing, actually.
Yeah.
It might have been too much of an overload for most people.
Could have been, but I would have loved it. So anyway, Jim Varney, though, of
Yeah.
Ernest P. Worrell fame, was Slinky Dog. But you had a great cast,
Yeah.
Tom Hanks as Woody, Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear, John Ratzenberger as Mr. Potato Head.
Mhm.
There's another. Oh my God! There's another really famous comedian who's in there too. Don Rickles.
Don Rickles? No, Don Rickles was Potato Head.
Yes,
Who
John
was Rex?
John Ratzenberger. Oh, Wallace Shawn
from
was,
Princess Bride.
Yeah, Wallace Shawn was
Inconceivable.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
And John Ratzenberger was the piggy bank. And then you had Annie Potts as Bo Peep. Annie Potts, of course,
Ghostbusters?
of Ghostbusters fame.
Crap.
Janine.
Who was Ghostbusters? The guy with the glasses. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Rick
Oh,
Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
He was. Yeah, they wanted him to voice Rex.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, he was. They really wanted to push him to do it. I forgot why he didn't.
Well, I
do
think
it.
he quit acting at that point,
Yeah.
around that time.
Yeah,
I
he
think that was-
retired like early 90s.
Yeah, but they really wanted him to be Rex. That would have been
Interesting.
interesting, right?
Yeah, that'd have been good, but I like Wallace.
Wallace.
Wallace Shawn is great. And for the voice of a T-Rex who's a scaredy cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
great.
beautiful. And he was so nervous. And oh, he's so good. I love just watching shows and Wallace Shawn will randomly pop up. Like
Mhm.
I watched, I'm a big Star nerd, so I love my stars, both Wars and Trek. But as you
gotcha.
go through and watch Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Wallace Shawn shows up as the Grand Nagus, who is the philosophical leader of the Ferengi. He's in full makeup. It's the big ear,
Oh,
big
those
forehead
guys.
And
They were so creepy when I was a kid.
so funny as that role. He's so funny. But then of course, you've got the big two, the main guys. Tom Hanks, America's dad,
Mhm.
and Tim Allen, America's other dad, I guess, kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Sitcom dad.
Yeah, sitcom
I grew
dad.
up with Home Improvement.
Oh,
Like,
heck
that was
yeah.
so much fun.
And that was a huge sell for it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
because Home Improvement, I think, was in its prime at that point.
Yeah.
So getting Tim Allen in there was
It's
huge.
a big deal. Then he did like Santa Claus subsequently.
Yeah.
They both did Santa Claus at one point.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah. I forget. Yeah, I read that as a fun fact. Like,
Not the Santa Claus, but he played Santa Claus. in
He
something?
played
Oh,
a Santa Claus in some movie. I forgot what. He played a Santa
Intern.
Claus. Intern.
Someday we'll have an intern.
Actually, yeah, but no, not today.
Will be an
What
AI.
are some of your guys' favorite moments or scenes from Toy Story?
Honestly, the whole Sid part, like once they
Psycho
get
Sid
once-
Vicious.
once they get trapped in his house, and then how it ultimately leads to traumatizing the kid. That whole part was just, it was great. It was like the full climax, full character change moment for everybody. Like
Yeah.
everything happened at Sid's house, and
Yeah.
like I think that was my favorite moment. It had especially I still laugh every time, even though it's kind of fucked up, when his little sister slams the door on the dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
They took real careful animation of like the dog slamming into the door, and I kind of like slow paced it, and I was like, they wanted people to laugh at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
an
like,
ugly
but-
ass dog too.
But yeah, I mean, I love all dogs, but still, it was pretty funny. But
Why-
yeah, that was the whole thing was my. Funny.
Why do I feel like that you were Sid as a kid? Like you would just torture all these action figures and dolls.
No, because I didn't have any toys as a kid. I was broke.
Fair enough.
Well, if you would have gotten a job
I think the personality fits though.
as a 5-year-old.
They wouldn't let me. Not in this country. If I was in Mexico, oh yeah, I'd be in a field.
Get a chicle.
Get his chiclet. Chiclet.
And what about for you, Ben? Some of your favorite moments from Toy Story?
Well, I was gonna say this whole Sid scene was one of my favorite moments, and because it becomes a prison break movie at that point.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's this has so many elements in it that's so fun. Of like, the whole concept of like, oh, we can't get caught by the humans, being alive, and then the prison
Sacred
break
rule.
movie, like a caper. It's like a caper almost when they and
A Mission Impossible scene where they
Yeah.
drop down from the ceiling.
Oh yeah, and when at the end when they're moving and the toys miss the moving truck and they have to get back after it is that's a car chase, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Multiple genres in there.
Yeah.
but
Inspired by
Part
a whole
horror
lot of
movie.
things, yeah.
the part horror movie, yeah.
with the dismembered toys.
Part of the opening is a war movie with the little green army
Yeah.
man spying on the
Boo, boo,
birthday
boo.
party. Which is just it's so like I came from a pacifist family, so I didn't have any toy guns or anything like that, but for whatever reason I did have little green army men. I don't know why. It seems, now that I think about it as an adult, I'm like, why didn't I wasn't allowed to have GI Joes, but I had little green army men. And
Okay.
Huh.
it's such an iconic thing that
Yeah.
so many kids that grew up in like even the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, that was just,
We had them.
yeah, it was just a staple of childhood in so many homes across America.
Maybe because they were so cheap to like
Probably
buy.
you bought like
Yeah.
you bought like a
100 in a pack. Like
exactly
$10.
in a big plastic bag.
Yeah.
you know
And then you had those ones like with like the little parachutes. You just kind
Yeah,
of throw them into the sky
dude.
and they'll float somewhere. It
the
was
parachute
so
ones
rad.
were awesome. I was like, I want to climb on the roof and throw these off. Fortunately, I wasn't old enough to like figure out how to actually climb onto my roof, so
Oh, okay.
I could have hurt myself. But
Good thing.
you just have to throw them in the air and watch them float back down.
I
But-
did have I hated folding it back up.
Oh
But
yeah, the folding.
parachute-
You could never
the
fold it
parachute-
back
No.
up.
never could.
Once you open it, that's it.
That's it.
It's not. Gonna
It's
work
open
again.
forever now.
Yeah, it's open forever.
And that was funny just to see the little green army men doing tactical,
Like tactical missions.
reconnaissance
Yeah.
and missions, with the baseboards, on their feet.
Yeah.
And there's footage, if you watch any behind the scenes stuff for Toy Story, the animators would like take shoes and tape wooden boards to them and then try and walk around to see how that would look.
Get the actual like animation.
If you
things
actually
that-
had your
yeah.
feet attached to a board and that's how you had to walk around. So, and again, that goes to the care and the time and the attention to detail.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's just the whole movie's great.
Absolutely. And since you guys asked, my favorite moment is my favorite moment is probably the funniest thing to me is that Buzz Lightyear, he does not think he's a toy,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think you guys already know I'm going with this. He does not believe he's a toy, but the moment Andy walks in, he goes fucking toy mode. Now, if he didn't think he was a toy, then why did he play along with the other toys?
Instinct.
No.
Oh.
I mean,
It is a plot hole, and I love it.
I'd believe it'd be instinct or him trying to fit in with the rest of the group. Also, if he's an actual like space ranger, blending in with the environment when there's a very strange giant alien creature entering the room, you might want to follow the rest of the other people,
locals?
the locals, and if all the locals are freezing, then you fucking freeze too. That's
But-
what a proper spaceman does.
Actually, he said they were all stupid, and so he followed them, and now he's stupid. So he's a terrible spaceman.
I mean, he is kind of a terrible spaceman anyway, but
So that's my favorite part.
he did play Tom. Yeah, he did play Santa Claus.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Polar
forgot
Express.
about that.
Oh,
Tom
the
Hanks.
child abduction movie. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
One of my favorite lines is when Woody calls Buzz Mr. Lightbeer.
Oh yeah.
That always cracked me up as a
Oh.
kid because I'm like, oh, light beer, that's a thing. And he called him, okay,
Light-
Mr. Lightbeer, let's
Light
see you,
beer.
blah, 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 or whatever it was.
And I also love the time at the Pizza Planet and the claw machine.
Oh, yeah, that's classic.
That's my
Chosen.
other favorite scene. or favorite moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the when the first opening sequence of Planet the
Pizza
Pizza
Planet?
Planet, when they're showing all the games and stuff.
Mhm.
Sid's in there playing the alien whack-a-mole,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
like alien. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a xenomorph, like popping out of somebody's chest. And I was like, oh my god! Now as an adult, I see it. I get the reference because I didn't watch Alien as a kid.
I didn't even know.
Dude,
I didn't realize that.
it's a spaceman on like, and he has like, and it's just whack-a-mole, but with alien xenomorphs popping out of the chest. Go back and watch it.
I don't even remember that part, to be honest, man. I think if it was probably
It's-
like
it's
a
so
blink
quick.
and a miss
It
thing,
is
right?
kind of a.
okay.
It's a very quick moment.
It's like a 2-3
that's
second.
that's
scene.
pretty cool. I love that. I
and
love
that,
Alien.
That was my last rewatch of it. I was like, oh shit, that's Alien. Like I didn't realize that was a xenomorph. That was so cool.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah,
I love
there's-
references.
I love references too.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
any moments you guys didn't like, or some of your least favorite ones?
The whole movie.
Hey, how about let's start with you? I mean, let's
Art,
start with
what's
you.
your least
What's
favorite
your
moment
least
from Toy
favorite?
Story?
Yeah.
You know, I don't like how this turned on me because I needed time to think about it.
No,
Now I'm on
not
the spot.
anymore.
You know
now
what?
you're on the spotlight. Like,
All
you do
right.
this to us all the time.
That's what I get for guilt tripping you
Yeah.
guys. God damn it. All
Exactly.
right. God, karma's a bitch.
Yeah, now the dogs are growling at you. Hold on.
Ah, cool. No. Okay. I
okay.
think I got something.
Do you have something? Do you really got
I
something?
think I
Okay,
do.
All right.
I think I do. When the movie ends, because I wanted just to keep
Aw.
going on.
Boo.
I wanted. Oh, fuck you guys. All right,
I love it.
Go ahead.
I love that.
All right.
I really do. That's adorable and sweet.
All right, Ben.
out of
Least
that
favorite?
I can't really think of like a least favorite moment from the movie.
No.
I felt bad for the little 3-eyed alien when Sid takes him home and tosses him to the dog, and the dog just like
Yeah.
rah, 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 because he thought he'd been chosen, you know. But it's also a lesson for not getting involved in a cult.
Yeah.
You know.
That's basically what it is. Religious cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, you know, of course, as a kid, I didn't like it that like Woody saw he saw it as his rightful place being taken away from him by Buzz
Mhm.
in Andy's, you know, life. And like, you know, when he pulls up his boot and he looks at the bottom of it and it says Andy on the bottom and he's
Yeah.
like, I'm not Andy's favorite anymore, and that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
but then, of course, at the end, they both end up being his favorites, and
Yeah.
so happy
What-
ending.
Woody's kind of a dick.
A
Yeah,
little bit, but
yeah.
he's coming from a place of privilege,
Yeah, absolutely.
and so it's also a lesson of coming from the place of privilege and then losing that privilege,
Yeah.
or at least perceiving that you're losing that privilege and how to respond to it, because there's a healthy way and an unhealthy way.
Yeah.
And that's Woody's character arc. You know, he starts by responding to it in an unhealthy way, and it ends with him realizing he perhaps overreacted.
Right.
Yeah.
Buzz beat the shit out of him.
So
Right.
So growing up, well, when I first watched the movie, and honestly, like even after I got a little bit older, it's like one of the things I didn't like about the movie, I really hated Mr. Potato Head. Like I did not like Mr. Potato Head in the beginning in the first movie, because how he rallied all the other toys against like Woody. He wouldn't listen to him. Like
Mob mentality.
He mob
Yeah.
mentality, manipulated other toys. He was kind
That's
of an
true.
asshole.
That's true.
And it wasn't until I got older and I was kind of having the same conversation with somebody where I was like, oh, I didn't like Mr. Potato Head. And they're like, really? And I was like, why is that? And that's what I explained. And they were like, well, you do realize, right, that like basically Mr. Potato Head was in the same situation as Woody, but more far prolonged. It's like Mr. Potato Head was always jealous of Woody for way longer than that, because Woody was always the favorite and Mr. Potato Head was always the villain, and he's been putting up with that way longer. So now like Woody's in that same situation where he's now the least favorite, and he's not like, yeah, like they all had their own things to deal with. So it was like, how much different is Mr. Potato Head to Woody? It's like, you know, just levels of jealousy, trying to grow out of it and basically self-improve.
Maybe if Woody didn't take those lessons, he would have ended up bitter like Mr. Potato Head. Then. Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
How
and
profound.
Mr. Potato Head didn't really change.
Toys.
And then Mr. Potato Head didn't really change until, you know, he met his wife.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
was in part 2, wasn't it? Or at the
Yeah,
end,
but you find out about her at the end of part one.
part 1. There we go.
Yeah.
Mrs. Potato Head.
Mrs. Potato Head.
Mrs. Potato Head.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's a Mr. Potato Head.
And they're like, oh, cool. Well, I hope we never get replaced. And then they get a fucking dog at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it made me appreciate and understand the character more afterwards when somebody explained that to me. And I'm like, he was just jealous too, because he's been putting up with that way longer than Woody. Like he was never going to be the favorite, and he was always the bad guy. So his personality was just forced upon him by his owner.
I think honestly, that's part of the profundity
The profundity.
of
Ooh, learned a new word.
yeah,
right?
profundity.
of the art form of this. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, Toy Story, it's a movie about toys that come to life. No, there's like
No.
really good themes in here,
Right.
really good
a lot of
life
depth.
lessons, a lot of depth.
I mean,
Absolutely.
That was always the beauty of Pixar. Like they knew there's always been that theme of self-improvement.
Well, and that's the beauty of art in general, because it can
Thank
be
you.
like, oh yeah, this is well, that too, detective. But that's the beauty of this as an art form. In general, is that you can have this bonkers idea, you can have some kind of monster movie, but there's some sort of profound theme and meaning behind it that then you're talking like what happened with you, Jern.
Mhm.
Like you're talking with somebody about it, and all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, yeah, that is.
And then
Yeah.
at that point, it kind of
Once you're older,
becomes.
yeah.
At that point, it kind of becomes a little bit more than a movie, and it's something you're actually like connecting with, and it becomes more personal. And so it's no
Yeah.
longer a movie. It's like something that you're resonating with, and I think that sort of art is the best.
Yeah, especially because like it doesn't end just like when you're a kid. Like you like sometimes, like I said, it doesn't take until you get a little bit older and we're watching the movie that you learn these lessons. Because
Mhm.
as a kid, you don't understand a lot of things. I mean, I watched a lot of Simpsons and didn't get any of it until I was an adult, and I was like, hey, I watched this as a kid
Yeah.
and didn't understand what was going on. Oh, this is a lot of adult content that I was not aware of.
Yeah,
But I
and
watched it.
And the best stories are the ones that like you go back and watch it, and then your whole perception about it is just completely changed, and it's more like elevated and all this
Elevated.
stuff. Like you said, it's profound, and I think those are the best kinds. You know, where some of the things that kind of like go over your head the first time you watch them again. Like, holy shit, this is pretty fucking deep. This is smart. This is like really, really heartfelt and stuff. We don't think about it. So obviously, for me, those are like the best kinds of stories.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like Bluey. You ever watch the show Bluey?
I've seen a couple episodes. It's very, very heartfelt,
It's a kids
wholesome.
show.
Is that the one with the blue dog?
Yeah.
Good
Cartoon?
guess. Yes.
So it's a cartoon. It's a kids show,
I
but
don't think I've ever
Disney
seen
Plus.
it's on Disney Plus.
it. Uh-huh.
But the themes in it, I mean, it deals with deep themes.
Really?
And like Bree and I, we don't have kids. We love watching the show because it is wholesome, it's cute, but it also deals with some kind of heavy stuff. Like one of the characters has a miscarriage. And
What?
They don't directly like address it, but
Yeah.
if you're an adult and you understand what it is, you pick up on the cues that they're talking about, and they're like, "Why is Auntie sad?" You know, and blah blah blah. And to kids, it's a lesson about, oh, here's how you can be with people when they're sad,
Yeah.
even if you don't know why they're sad. But as an adult, you watch it, and you're like, oh, fucking, their aunt just had a miscarriage, and you know.
yeah.
And so, and it deals with themes of growing up and, maturing and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's
That's-
kind of incredible.
That's great, dude.
That's interesting.
So I would encourage you, especially you, detective, having a kid.
Yeah,
you know.
my son.
He
Unfortunately,
might not be into
he's
that.
way.
He's not gonna.
He doesn't even like
Yeah.
Spider-Man and shit that I love. So I mean,
Oh, snap.
it's over.
Bluey reminds
No.
me of Adventure Time, because Adventure Time also had some really deep stuff.
Yeah,
like,
but that was like,
embedded into
that was like an Adult Swim show, though, wasn't it?
no,
or
Cartoon Network.
It was Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network, right?
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
Adult
okay.
Swim is Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
but
Was it a
different-
Cartoon
different
Network?
hours.
Cartoon Network, not Adult Swim, not like Archer, obviously.
I don't know.
Aqua Teen?
I think it was Cartoon Network.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I watched it later on, not on TV. Like when it
Right.
got into streaming platforms.
But yes. Well, I guess we can briefly move on to our favorite part of the episode, trivia.
Trivia. Oh yes.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I got
Oh,
10 questions.
Okay.
Guys, get your buzzers out.
Get my buzzer. Here's my buzzer.
All right.
Buzz Lightyear.
Let's see how well you guys are versed at this. Some of them might be a little hard. Some of them might be a little easy. And also just kept it at 10. I don't want to make this too long.
Okay.
But you guys are
Fire
ready?
away.
3 hours
All right.
later.
All right.
Wait. Let's see if our buzzers
I
work.
was about to say,
Let me see
Ben, let me hear your buzzer. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we are ready.
Ready to go.
Ready for a cock cat
Okay.
fight.
So no button pressing until it's most of these are multiple choice. Maybe one of them is true or false, but no pressing the button until after I read all three.
Okay.
So
Heard.
so there are three multiple choices, not four. Okay.
Sorry, just
three.
testing it.
All right. Okay, here we go. The first one. What is Andy's sister's name? Molly, Alice, or Sophie?
Molly.
You got it. Bah. All right. Next one. What is Andy's last name? Robbins, Davis, or Wilson?
Wilson?
No.
Wilson.
Davis.
Yes.
Damn it.
Damn, Art.
I wasn't sure about that one.
Next one.
I give you a 50-50 shot.
Thank you.
That was a 50-50. Yeah.
Strategic.
There you go. Next question is, which toy was Woody inspired by? A Teddy Ruxpin, a talking doll, Casper the Friendly Ghost doll, or a G.I. Joe doll?
I'm going to say Teddy Ruxpin.
Wait, who was that?
Oh, wait.
I forget the Art.
I'm just gonna go shoot in the dark and say Casper.
Fuck, dude. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Dude. So to continue.
Too late, Ben.
Just testing mine to see if it
Says
works.
yours. So Casper the Friendly Ghost was was the director's toy growing up, and that's what inspired Woody because it was a pull string toy,
Okay.
and that's what inspired Woody actually. And then G.I. Joe was Buzz's inspiration
That makes sense.
because again, the director when he grew up as a kid, he was with Casper, loved Casper until they gave him a G.I. Joe doll, and then he stopped playing with Casper and was playing with the G.I. Joe more.
Inspiration.
Inspiration, which is exactly the same story. And so basically, Andy is the director.
Is this an example of art imitating life or life imitating art?
Are we talking about you or like
No,
actual movie?
I mean the actual expression because I don't understand.
Yeah,
it.
art imitating life.
There we
Yeah,
go. Cool.
There you go. All right, next one. Okay, so which actor turned down the role of Buzz Lightyear and later regretted it? Chevy
Everybody.
Chase, Mel Gibson, or Billy Crystal?
I think I know this one. I think it was Chevy Chase.
No.
Fuck.
Ben, you want to take this?
50-50.
Who were the other two choices again? Billy Crystal and who else?
It's Chevy Chase, Mel Gibson, and Billy Crystal.
I just wanted to buzz. Mel Gibson?
No.
Oh, damn. It was Billy Crystal.
Whoa.
It was Billy Crystal. He turned down the role. Super regretted it so much. He talked about how much he regretted it that the director, I'm pretty sure it was the director, called him one day because he was going to offer him the role of Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
And his Billy Crystal's wife answered the phone and was like, "Hey, director wants to talk to you." And like without him saying hello or anything, he was like, "Yes, whatever you're offering, yes." Like
I learned from last time.
He learned from last time. It's like
Now, while Monsters Inc. I don't think was big as Toy Story, it did still do really well.
I love Monsters, Inc.
I never
really
seen
do.
Monsters University.
I love
it's
Monsters,
alright,
Inc.
yeah.
And then I watched Monsters U and then the show Monsters at Work.
I've never
on-
seen that one.
It's really fun. I enjoyed it. I think there's 2 seasons of it. But John Goodman and Billy Crystal do their characters in
Yeah,
it. You
Great
know?
chemistry.
Great
And
chemistry.
great chemistry, absolutely.
Mm.
But it's a fun show. I think it's like 2 10-episode seasons or something on Disney Plus, and it's fun. It's about a new monster coming in, and they've changed to the
Oh.
Laugh
The
company.
Laughing Company.
But there's still a Scare company across town that they're rivals with,
Really?
and it's fun. It's a fun show. But
Oh, yeah.
um,
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus,
Okay.
baby, Disney Plus.
Sounds good.
All right, next one. True or false? Randy Newman wrote, "You got a friend in me in one day."
True.
There's a buzzer.
True.
Yes.
You got a friend in me.
You wrote it in one day.
I'm sure after a
You got a friend in me.
after a late night experience with some friends.
No. Right. So, next question is, how many animators worked on Toy Story? 16, 27, or 56?
27.
Nicely done, Ben. Finally, yes.
Whoa. I had no idea.
1 to 4 now or something. How many questions did you get right? No, we both
16.
got one
He
wrong.
has. Art has 4 right. You have 1.
No, we both got one wrong.
But I mean,
Have we done 6 questions?
how many you gotten right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, one of
Correct.
them. Nobody got points for who
Okay.
turned down Buzz Lightyear. So Art has 4 points. You have 1.
Word. I thought
Uh,
we had just done 5 questions for
we-
some reason.
We've done.
I'm a
6.
lunatic.
All right. Next question is what was Sid's dog's name? Scud, Buster, or Buddy? You gotta wait till the end, Ben.
Scud.
Scud, yes.
Bulch.
All right. Which actor was the first choice to voice Buzz Lightyear? Billy Crystal, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Jim Carrey?
Oh, that was a tie.
That was a tie. Ben?
I'm going to say Schwarzenegger.
No.
What were the choices? You said Billy Crystal, or Schwarzenegger,
Billy Crystal, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jim Carrey.
There you go, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, we already know Billy Crystal turned down Woody.
You turned it down, but this was who? But this was like who was the
Stop
first
that
choice?
right now.
Yeah, like Billy Crystal turned it down, but the first choice that they wanted was Jim Carrey. Next one is which was a real life possible movie title for this? Was it The Secret Life of Toys, You Are a Toy, or A Toy's Life? Ben?
I'm going to say Secret Life of Toys.
No.
Damn it.
A
Art?
Toy's Life.
No.
Fuck it.
The original possible movie title was You Are a Toy.
Wow.
Your mom's a toy.
That was the one where I was like, there's no way that was the
It
title.
was like so too dumb.
Yeah.
You are a toy.
You
Yeah.
are a toy.
All right, last question. What is Woody's full name? Woody Pride, Woody Strode, or Woody Wrangler? Art?
I don't know. Woody Wrangler.
No. Ben.
Damn it.
Ben.
Woody Strode.
Harrelson.
Stride?
No.
Strode? Oh.
Wilson.
So this is fun. Woody's full name is Woody Pride, but that name came from Woody Strode. It was inspired by Woody Strode.
Oh.
Woody Strode's an act. I forgot who that is,
Oh
but
fuck you. That was a trick question.
there was no. Woody Pride is his full name. That wasn't exactly a trick question.
Shut up. Do
Yeah,
it
so
again.
nobody gets that
He's
one.
not
over.
credited as Woody Pride. He's just credited as Woody.
But
Woody
he
and
actually has a full
Woody
name.
Davis.
I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
He actually
give
has
you a
full
Woody.
name. You disgusting person. You. All right, Art got 5 points.
Whoop, whoop.
Ben
I think I
got
got 2.
2.
Hail Satan.
Nice job, guys.
Hail Satan. Hail Satan.
Art was on it. He was like finger over the buttons. I got this.
I guess like 2 of them.
You got lucky.
That has indeed become my favorite part of these segments, and we didn't do it last couple of times because I just didn't have your organization skills. So
I do have that type of
I
OCD.
take you for granted sometimes, man. You are my life partner.
Hetero life,
It's
mate.
okay. It
Who
makes
said
me
who?
feel
Wait,
special.
who said hetero? I didn't say hetero.
Oh, his wife still worries that I'm gonna steal him away. She tells me every time.
Moving on. Sequel talk. Okay. Real quickly, I don't like Toy Story 2 that much. I love Part 3, and Part 4 was fine. It was good. I didn't hate it, but Part 2 is my least favorite.
I love that Bo Peep.
The feral Bo Peep
Yes.
storyline where she's become like a
But they finally like kind of like.
off-grid survivor.
I like how
Yeah.
they finally hook up again because
Yeah.
you only see her. You don't see her in Toy Story 2, right? She's gone by Toy Story.
Yeah, I think
2.
she's not in Toy Story 2 and she comes back in 3, right?
4.
4?
Yeah,
She's back in 4 and 3.
She's
I
back
don't,
in 4.
I don't think so.
she
I
was
think-
definitely
Oh.
not in 3.
No,
But was she in 2? I don't remember.
I haven't seen Part 2 in years. I probably should
because
rewatch
you
it.
really hate it.
I think
I don't care for it.
I think I've only seen 2, 3, and 4 maybe twice each. I've seen the original a ton of times, but Toy Story 2, 3, and 4, I've only probably seen each of them a couple times.
Part 3 is the absolute best. The best
Oh, yeah.
ending. I didn't cry,
Yes, you
But
did.
You
Everybody
cried.
cried.
You cried.
Okay, I did.
Everybody cried. in
but
the
it
Toy Story
was
3.
great. I love Part 3 so much.
And that honestly, that's where it should have ended. Like that was a home run at the end.
Exactly. End on a high.
Toy Story 4 is not bad. It's not bad as a follow up,
Yeah.
but it doesn't necessarily need to exist. But if they were like, well, we're gonna make a 4th one,
Yeah.
that was good enough to be
and
a
a 5th
4th
one.
And a 5th one.
And
is
they're
on the
now
way out.
making a 5th one. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Forky was hilarious.
Forky was hilarious.
That was hilarious. And if I read correctly somewhere, I think part 5 that's coming out, they're tackling the iPad generation. Like,
Oh wow,
they're gonna tackle the iPad
that'll be
generation.
interesting.
That's cool. Like a clash of generations, versions of toys or whatever. So okay.
But I think this is the first time we're really seeing this in cinematic history of like we're talking about the original Toy Story, which came out 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And they're making a 5 now. This isn't like, oh, we made a movie back in the day and now we're doing a reboot sequel kind of thing to it. This has been just the continuous sequel a few years later, sequel a few years later type of thing. And when have you had a franchise apart from like James Bond maybe?
Yeah.
But even so, this is still bringing back the same characters and then adding new ones to it.
Yeah. It's also a unique situation too, because there is time between movies, but there's also not so much time where it becomes like a legacy sequel kind of thing.
Right.
So I think that it kind of teeters that line, and yeah, you're right. I don't really can't think of anything that's kind of like that right now.
So the one thing that I appreciated and I found the most magical about the Toy Story series, like it's not my favorite, but it's rooted in my upbringing, because that movie felt to me that was specifically made for my generation. Because when Toy Story 1 came out, I was basically the same age as Andy. Honestly, for the first 3 movies, I was basically the same age as Andy. They came out perfectly timed, and Andy's growth was perfectly timed. That like when I was 6, he was basically like around 6. When Toy Story 2 came out, we were about the same age. Toy Story 3 came out, he was going to college, I was in my 20s. Like we were the same age, and this all felt like this was made for my generation.
Yeah.
Like I grew up with Andy.
Like you're Andy.
I'm Andy.
Yeah.
Like it was so relatable and so good. Like honestly, I might cry if like part 5 comes out and you see Andy as a dad.
Yeah.
And somehow the toys make it to his kids. And you're like, holy shit.
Almost like an heirloom kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like, holy shit. It's like, there's Andy. It's like, holy shit. And he's getting his toys back. Well, not directly him. Like, his kids are getting his toys. Like, somehow they made their way back to their original owner. Like, I'll probably cry.
Shut up, man. I'm already like, I'm getting watery-eyed right now, you bastard.
like that would really hit home. If
we open on a thrift store. Woody sits on the shelf next to Buzz. An adult man walks in. He picks it up. I used to have one. He looks at the bottom of the boot. Oh my gosh!
Well, it's not there anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they
painted over it, right?
Yeah, now it says Bonnie, right?
Yeah. What? No, did it? This was in part 3. No,
part 4 is
he
where
gives it to her in part 3. And part 4 is that's where she like fully like. I don't remember if it says Bonnie. Honestly,
I think they do.
I think I've seen 4 once. Now that I think
all I needed to see was one time.
I think I've seen it maybe like
it wasn't
2
bad.
times. Like
I liked it.
I didn't.
I just
It's one and done kind of thing. Really.
If I'm gonna go back and watch a Toy Story movie, it's gonna be the first one
or 3.
Or 3. 3 is very good. I can't dispute that.
Yeah, like I think Toy Story 1 is the only one that doesn't have a toy villain. All the other ones have toy villains, right?
Part 2 is Stinky Pete. Part 3 is the
teddy bear.
Yeah, and he was cool. And then part 4 was the girl who wanted the new pull string.
The voice
box. The voice box.
The voice box. Yeah.
That's morbid. But let's all go back and remember the origin of this whole idea, the Brave Little Toaster.
What is that?
This was like inspired by Tin something, right? Like
I don't know.
there was an animated short called Tin
Ernie,
Toy.
right to your left there, the 4th DVD down in that stack is called The Brave Little Toaster. Have you never seen this?
It looks familiar.
You've never seen The Brave Little Toaster? It's a sentient toaster, blanket, vacuum, radio, and lamp that go on an adventure. This was a Disney movie. What year did this come out?
That's related to Toy Story?
I don't know, but it.
You just saw it on this wall.
I saw it over there, and I was like, "Holy shit! This reminds me a lot of Brave Little Toaster." This was also another movie that a lot of people, like my wife, refuses to watch this just because it makes her cry. And honestly, I haven't watched this in quite a while.
I haven't seen Land Before.
Land Before
Don't
Time?
you dare get me started on that.
That one I haven't seen as an adult.
I just saw it recently
because I know
it still works.
It
still works.
I feel like it's still gonna work. So I'm like, I haven't watched it as an adult. I feel like I need to.
You unzip me. You unzip me, Doc.
Do you have napkins? Art needs napkins.
Art needs a. Oh,
It's okay, I just
He
came.
started crying
hold
from
on,
his
hold on,
eyes.
Hold on.
Oh, we're actually getting him.
I'm not
napkins.
crying.
He's crying.
I've got proper Kleenex.
Oh my
here
god,
if
he's
you're
proper
crying.
Kleenex. He needs a little bit. Slow dab underneath each eye.
Man stuff.
Mother. Okay.
Mom.
The Great Valley. Yup. Anywho, Brave Little Toaster. Yeah, dude, I don't think I've ever heard of it,
No, yeah.
if I can be honest.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I don't think it's on Disney Plus.
It's very bright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
it's
Seriously, I feel like everything's on Disney Plus. Like they
Not
just
everything.
dropped all their stuff. I feel like
I'll tell you what, Angels in the Outfield isn't on Disney. Well, no, they just came to Disney Plus. like,
Okay,
in the
I love
last
that
year.
movie.
But for a while, you could only get it on like Amazon Prime, and I was like, why the hell is Angels in the Outfield not on Disney Plus? So everything is on Disney Plus, but you could look it up. Maybe Brave Little Toaster is on there now, but I did not make this connection until just now as we were talking because the DVD happened to be sitting right there.
Ooh.
But I was like, oh yeah, sentient toys, and these in the Brave Little Toaster, they're all appliances, and they go blank when the people walk in the room too.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
so
It's a little
I'm-
predecessor.
what I'm saying is
So,
Toy
you-
Story is wholly unoriginal and just a ripoff of the Brave Little Toaster.
So you have
How dare
two
you.
Brave Little Toaster movies on here.
And,
Oh, really?
And then Brave Little Toaster in Space.
Is it the original? And then I think
Actually, yeah. Wait, you know this?
Is there really?
Oh wait. The Brave Little Toaster goes to Mars,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and the Brave Little Toaster to the rescue. The one
They
that
don't have
BB
the original.
Yeah, the one that you just showed me is not on.
I
here.
was joking about the space thing because of Leprechaun in space.
close.
Oh yeah,
It's Mars.
they have
Well,
the
that isn't
two. Well, I think Brave Little Toaster was direct to TV too, but they had the two follow-ups, but not the original. How
Not
strange.
the original. Interesting.
That's the whole story.
There's got to be some kind of rights issue or something.
Oh, 1988.
Hey, good year.
It was a 1988 Parents' Choice Television Award, so it was a made-for-TV movie, and it won. So it might have even come out in '87.
Yeah, no. IMDb says 87.
Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah.
There you go. So '87.
And you can only find it on Amazon. Like if you rent it.
That's
or
the
buy
nice
it.
thing about Amazon. I mean, it sucks that you have to pay for it, but you can pretty well find most anything on Amazon streaming.
Or if you
it's-
pirate it.
Or yeah, I don't know how to
Pirate.
pirate things.
Pirates.
I don't know any pirates, so I wish I knew some pirates.
There's plenty of booty in here.
Yowza, that's what that smell is.
Damn. Yeah. I was trying to put my tongue on that.
Good God, man.
I'm giving Ocean's Gold Captain.
So anyway,
Toy Story.
Toy Story, this
Um,
children's movie.
So
Not pirate booty licking.
so how's this movie held up, man?
Hey! That's my thing.
Trying to get the wheels rolling.
Hang on. So do you guys think this movie has aged pretty well?
This movie has been immortalized like forever. Like it's I'm just gonna I can't see anybody trying to remake this movie. Like feel like it's an impossibility.
Yeah, and I think, but the fact that they just keep making sequels to it, and that's how
true.
they like improve on the animation and all that kind of stuff, or whatever they do.
Mhm.
That's how they keep kind of the legacy alive. But it's like, for example, I have this Jaws poster on my wall. Nobody's ever going to remake Jaws. No, everybody knows you don't touch Jaws.
Hmm?
You make other shark
Sequels.
movies.
Oh yeah.
Or you make sequels, but you don't remake Jaws. Like you don't make a new Jaws movie. Like, okay, we're remaking
Yeah.
the original Jaws, right?
Uh,
Because it is so iconic and it does stand the test of time, even though it's a big robotic shark. Like
yeah.
they didn't need CGI for what they did. I mean, they would have loved to have it, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
We talked about this movie in great detail earlier.
yeah. So, yeah, I think Toy Story holds up. A lot of times when you watch these movies, you watch them based around the decade they came out in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, obviously in Toy Story nowadays, Andy would have had a cell phone or a tablet or something, which is
No.
what you were saying, or whoever was saying,
iPad generation.
the iPad generation. That's what the fifth one's going to kind of be about,
Yeah.
potentially.
Potentially.
And so you do watch this in the effect that, oh, this movie not simply was made in the 90s, but takes place in the 90s. And so you understand it as it happening in the 90s. And I think when you watch movies like that, some movies don't hold up, but and some movies deserve a remake. Like they're remaking The Running Man, which I think is a great idea.
Arnold,
But and they're remaking it with Glenn Powell, I think.
my boy.
You
We're the same age, and we look. I that should be me. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, I love Glenn Powell. He's awesome. I think my wife has a crush on him.
Me too.
My wife has a crush on you?
I have a crush on Glenn Powell.
Oh, I see.
I have no idea who that is.
You know who he is. You just
Probably.
can't place
He
the
was
face
in
with a name.
Twisters.
Name's his face, huh?
He was in Twisters. He's in the Top Gun sequel.
Oh, you see the main guy from Twisters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Blonde
Yeah.
guy,
He's,
blondish.
he's been showing up in a
He's
lot of
been
movies.
killing it lately.
Yeah.
But and so he's going to be in a remake of The Running Man, which I'm like, oh yeah, remake The Running Man. That's a great remake option. I've been saying that for years. Like that movie deserves a remake, like a full-on remake, not a legacy sequel, not a reboot.
Well,
a full-on.
we got the Hunger Games already, dude.
Right. Anyway, it was all of it goes back to Battle Royale. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
Battle Royale?
No, but that came out in 2000. Running Man came out before that.
No, not Running Man. I meant Hunger Games
Oh, yeah,
goes
right.
back
Okay.
to Battle Royale.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Because it's kids. That's why I say it. But I think Toy Story specifically, you watch it as taking place in the era that it took place in, and then the story evolves as the sequels come out. Then the toys are dealing with, in Toy Story 2, however many years later, then they're dealing with the top, topic of that time or subject of that time, and then so on and so forth. And they're tackling, now the kid's older, and he's gonna get rid of his toys, and they're tackling that topic, and then if it holds true, tackling the iPad generation topic. So I think it holds up. I think it stands the test of time, and you watch it as a movie that takes place in 1995, and that's how you watch it. If you watch it like that, then you're like, yeah, this movie definitely stands up. There are some movies where, they were made in the 80s, and you watch them, you're like, ooh, this did not age well,
Yeah.
I think Toy Story definitely ages well.
Agree. I agree with everything you guys said, and I really like how Journey put it. It's like we are Andy. We grow up with him as the sequels come on. Like every sequel, he's older in a different part of his life, and that's kind of how we are when every new one comes out. We're like in a similar position in life to Andy. Whether it's like age or career or whatever, and it's like So we live through Andy, and like we, it's our movie, and I think it absolutely ages well, and it's nice to go back to and revisit. It's like looking into like old family photos or something like that.
Family photos. Yeah.
It's like a nice
That's a good
little
way to put it.
connection. So yes, it has aged well.
Agreed.
Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today on this episode. Once again, I'm kind of jumping ahead. I knew I was gonna fuck up. Whatever. All right,
Forgot your outro.
I was going away, and then I just went a different way, and then now I'm back over here. But anywho, so yes, we can give a nice sweet cheers to Toy Story for their 30th anniversary. I think I have a couple of drops left in this.
Chaz,
I got
gents.
coffee left. Cheers.
Thank you for all the memories and the nostalgia. You guys can follow my musical journey as Idle Snail, and over here I am Detective Artemis.
My name is Old Buddy Ben Cleaver. You can find me on all social media at BenKliewer. For some reason, nobody had already taken that one. And you can also find me. I'm a host over at the Con Guy Show. And hopefully we're working on coming out with some new shows here in the next 6 months to a year. So hopefully we'll get those cranking out, and they'll be a lot of fun, a lot of geeky topics and movies and et cetera, et cetera. So looking forward to that. And then, check out bencleaver.com for any live performances, stand-up comedy, et cetera, et cetera.
Now, is it Ben Cleaver or is it real Ben Cleaver or official Ben Cleaver? Because I'm following one of those other ones.
No, those aren't me.
God damn
it's
it.
just BenKliewer.
They got all your photos.
Or follow. Oh, wow.
I've been getting catfish now that I think about it.
Oh, no.
Damn.
We're supposed to get married next week, dude.
Well, I'm already married.
Oh, okay. So
Bacon
I
needs
should have
it.
known it wasn't you then.
Do they have your social security?
and my mother's maiden name. Yeah, those are just normal conversation questions.
Oh no. We gotta after the show's over, we're gonna have a talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna get a new sponsor, something to like clear up your
Malware
your
Bytes.
malware bites.
Malware Bytes. The
And-
official sponsor. It's Malware Bytes is not an official sponsor, but if you're interested, we'd be happy to open up a conversation.
Honestly, we'll take what we can get.
And I'm Journey. You can follow me on social media under Art Journey. Yeah, bye.
Art Journey.
Say later.
But it's Jerni.
Jerni,
Not the band.
not the band.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I couldn't get that one.
Even though
That wasn't available.
don't stop believing.
Don't
I'm
stop
just a
believing.
small
Don't
town
ever stop
girl.
believing.
Well, anywho, this is Drink to a Decade podcast, and we drink and we watch things.
Yeah.
Cheers. Clink.